Lucas Dawson had never expected to be battling for his own home at just 19 years old. A young man with a quiet resilience, he had already faced more challenges than most. Orphaned at the age of 16 after a tragic car accident took the lives of his parents, Lucas had been left to fend for himself. Born with a congenital disability that limited his mobility, he had never let it define him. Instead, he had grown up with an acute sense of independence and intelligence, traits instilled in him by his loving parents. They had worked tirelessly to ensure their son would always have a place to call home, and that place was the modest but comfortable house they had bought when he was a child. The home, situated in an HOA-governed community, was meant to be Lucas's safe haven. His parents had paid off the mortgage, ensuring he wouldn't have to worry about monthly payments. Despite his grief, he found solace in the home filled with memories. However, his peace was short-lived. Not long after his parents' passing, the HOA board, which had always eyed their property for expansion purposes, saw an opportunity. Lucas, they assumed, was young, alone, and vulnerable, an easy target to push out. Their tactics started subtly: delayed maintenance approvals, unnecessary fines for minor infractions, and letters suggesting that he consider selling. At first, Lucas ignored them, believing they were mere annoyances. But soon, he realized that the HOA wasn't just testing the waters, they were waging a calculated campaign to take away his home. Well-respected members of the community. His father, a paralegal with extensive knowledge of property law, and his mother, a schoolteacher, had always been firm but fair in their dealings with the HOA. They had been aware of the board's overreach and had pushed back against unfair rules and regulations. While they were alive, the HOA had been kept in check. But after their passing, the board saw their chance. Lucas had no immediate family to advocate for him, and his disability made him, in their eyes, an easy mark. The board, led by the overzealous and power-hungry president, Robert Sinclair, began tightening their grip. Sinclair had long desired to expand the HOA's communal spaces and believed Lucas's property was the perfect place to do it. He was convinced that the young man would either be forced to sell under financial strain or could be legally evicted under the right conditions. Sinclair and his associates began systematically increasing the pressure. First, they flooded Lucas with violations: overgrown grass, an improperly stored trash bin, and even claims that his wheelchair-accessible ramp was not HOA approved. The fines piled up, and soon, they claimed that Lucas owed thousands in unpaid fees. Every attempt to negotiate was met with dismissal. The message was clear: Lucas was not welcome. Despite Lucas's attempts to comply with HOA rules, the fines continued to escalate. Notices arrived almost weekly, each one more threatening than the last. Some violations were absurd. One cited him for having his curtains drawn too frequently, another claimed his front door color was not within the HOA's aesthetic guidelines, despite it being the same color it had always been. Each fine came with a new fee, and soon, the total amount had skyrocketed into the thousands. Lucas was living off the small inheritance his parents had left him, along with a modest disability allowance. He had budgeted carefully, ensuring he could sustain himself while finishing his education. But the financial burden imposed by the HOA threatened everything. If he couldn't pay, the board could legally place a lien on his home. And if the lien wasn't resolved, they could initiate foreclosure proceedings. It was a ruthless, well-orchestrated plan designed to crush him under the weight of fabricated debt. Realizing what was happening, Lucas began meticulously documenting every notice, every interaction, and every fine. He combed through the HOA's bylaws, comparing their claims to the actual regulations. What he found was shocking. Many of the fines violated their own policies, and in some cases, the board had no legal standing to issue them. It was a game of intimidation, banking on the assumption that Lucas wouldn't fight back. One of the most egregious moves by the HOA came when they manipulated the property boundaries. One day, Lucas woke up to find workers installing a new fence on his property. Confused and alarmed, he confronted them, only to be told that the HOA had ordered the installation. According to them, his land extended beyond what was legally his, and the new boundary was correcting a long-standing discrepancy. Lucas knew this was false. His father had ensured the property deeds were airtight, with clear boundary lines documented. But when he protested, the HOA accused him of trespassing on their land. Within days, he received a cease and desist letter, threatening legal action if he continued to use a portion of his own backyard. This was the breaking point. The fraudulent fines had been one thing, but this was outright theft. Lucas took his documentation, his property deeds, and every piece of evidence he had collected. Preparing for a legal battle, he had no choice but to fight. One of the most painful betrayals came from those who had once been close to his family. His parents had built strong relationships in the community, and many of their neighbors had been frequent guests at their home. Lucas had grown up seeing these people as an extended family, but when the HOA tightened its grip, those same people turned away. Some were indifferent, unwilling to get involved in what they saw as HOA business. Others actively sided with the board, eager to see Lucas leave. A few even parroted Sinclair's rhetoric, saying it was best for the community if Lucas moved somewhere else. The most hurtful was Mrs. Calloway, an elderly woman who had once babysat Lucas. She had always been kind, bringing over homemade cookies and telling him stories about his parents. But when he reached out for support, she gently told him, "Maybe it's time you move on, dear. You don't belong here anymore." The rejection stung, but it also steeled Lucas's resolve. If no one would stand up for him, he would stand up for himself. His father had taught him about the power of knowledge and preparation. He was about to put those lessons to the ultimate test. Lucas had been underestimated, dismissed as a helpless young man with no resources or allies. The HOA had made one fatal mistake, assuming he wouldn't fight back. But they were about to find out just how wrong they were. With every legal loophole they exploited, Lucas found a counterargument. With every false claim, he uncovered evidence to refute it. He wasn't just going to defend his home, he was going to expose the corruption that had taken root in the very organization meant to protect homeowners like him. The battle was only beginning. Leadership is the cornerstone of any successful organization. Strong leadership provides direction, motivates employees, and ensures that a company meets its strategic goals. Effective leaders inspire trust, set a clear vision, and foster a culture of collaboration. One of the primary functions of leadership is decision-making. Leaders must make critical decisions that affect the trajectory of the organization. They need to balance short-term goals with long-term growth and sustainability. Decision-making requires a deep understanding of market trends, financial data, and employee dynamics. Leaders who excel in decision-making can navigate challenges effectively and seize opportunities for growth. Communication is another essential aspect of leadership. Leaders must articulate their vision clearly and ensure that employees understand their roles in achieving company goals. Open communication fosters transparency and trust, making employees feel valued and engaged. Leaders should also be skilled listeners, as understanding employee concerns and feedback is crucial for continuous improvement. Leadership also involves team building. Strong leaders recognize the strengths of their team members and delegate responsibilities accordingly. They invest in employee development, providing training and mentorship opportunities to help their teams grow. When employees feel supported, they are more likely to contribute to the organization's success. Adaptability is a hallmark of effective leadership. In today's fast-changing business environment, leaders must be flexible and open to change. This includes embracing new technologies, adjusting to market shifts, and staying ahead of industry trends. Leaders who resist change risk stagnation, while those who embrace it drive innovation and progress. Corporate social responsibility, CSR, has become a fundamental aspect of business strategy. Organizations are expected to go beyond profit-making and contribute positively to society. CSR initiatives can take various forms, including environmental sustainability, community engagement, and ethical business practices. One of the primary reasons companies invest in CSR is to enhance their reputation. Consumers are increasingly conscious of ethical business practices and prefer to support brands that align with their values. Companies that engage in CSR build strong relationships with their customers and foster brand loyalty. Environmental sustainability is a critical component of CSR. Businesses are expected to minimize their environmental impact by reducing waste, conserving resources, and adopting eco-friendly practices. Many companies have implemented sustainable supply chains, green energy initiatives, and carbon footprint reduction strategies. Community engagement is another key area of CSR. Companies support local communities through philanthropy, volunteering, and educational programs. By investing in social initiatives, businesses strengthen their ties with the community and create a positive impact beyond their core operations. Ethical business practices are essential for CSR. Companies must ensure fair treatment of employees, maintain transparent financial practices, and uphold human rights. Ethical businesses attract top talent, gain investor confidence, and reduce legal risks. CSR is not just a moral obligation but also a strategic advantage. Companies that prioritize social responsibility enhance their brand value, attract customers, and create a positive work environment. In the long run, CSR initiatives contribute to business sustainability and societal well-being. Digital transformation has revolutionized the business landscape, enabling companies to enhance efficiency, improve customer experiences, and drive innovation. Organizations that leverage digital technologies gain a competitive edge and unlock new growth opportunities. One of the key drivers of digital transformation is automation. Businesses use automation tools to streamline operations, reduce manual errors, and increase productivity. Automated processes enhance efficiency, allowing companies to focus on strategic initiatives rather than repetitive tasks. Data analytics plays a crucial role in digital transformation. Companies harness big data to gain insights into customer behavior, market trends, and operational performance. Data-driven decision-making enables businesses to personalize customer experiences, optimize marketing strategies, and improve overall efficiency. Cloud computing is another significant aspect of digital transformation. Cloud-based solutions provide scalability, flexibility, and cost savings. Businesses can store and access data securely from anywhere, facilitating remote work and collaboration. Cloud computing also enhances disaster recovery capabilities, ensuring business continuity. Artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning, ML, have transformed industries by enabling predictive analytics, chatbots, and smart automation. AI-driven solutions improve customer service, detect fraud, and enhance product recommendations. Companies that integrate AI into their operations gain a competitive advantage in today's digital era. E-commerce and digital marketing are essential components of digital transformation. Businesses leverage online platforms to reach a broader audience, engage with customers, and drive sales. Digital marketing strategies, including search engine optimization, SEO, social media marketing, and email campaigns, help companies build brand awareness and generate leads. Cybersecurity is a critical consideration in digital transformation. As businesses rely on digital systems, they must protect sensitive data from cyber threats. Implementing robust security measures, such as encryption and multi-factor authentication, ensures data integrity and customer trust. Digital transformation is not just about adopting new technologies. It requires a cultural shift. Organizations must foster a culture of innovation, encourage digital literacy, and embrace change. Companies that successfully navigate digital transformation achieve operational excellence and long-term growth. Workplace culture has evolved significantly, with a growing emphasis on employee engagement, well-being, and inclusivity. Organizations recognize that a positive work environment leads to higher productivity, job satisfaction, and employee retention. Employee engagement is a key driver of organizational success. Engaged employees are more committed, motivated, and productive. Companies foster engagement through recognition programs, career development opportunities, and transparent communication. Providing employees with a sense of purpose and belonging enhances their overall job satisfaction. Work-life balance is an essential aspect of modern workplace culture. Companies offer flexible work arrangements, remote work options, and wellness programs to support employee well-being. A healthy work-life balance reduces stress, improves mental health, and boosts overall job performance. Diversity and inclusion are integral to workplace culture. Organizations that embrace diversity benefit from varied perspectives, enhanced creativity, and better decision-making. Inclusive workplaces foster a sense of belonging, where employees feel valued and respected. Employee training and development play a vital role in workplace culture. Companies invest in continuous learning opportunities to upskill their workforce. Professional development programs, mentorship, and leadership training contribute to employee growth and organizational success. Data analytics has become a critical tool for businesses, helping leaders make informed decisions based on real-time insights. Companies collect vast amounts of data, from customer behaviors to operational efficiency metrics, and use analytics to identify patterns, trends, and opportunities. Advanced analytics, including predictive modeling and machine learning, allows businesses to anticipate market shifts and optimize strategies accordingly. Businesses that fail to leverage data analytics risk falling behind competitors who use data-driven decision-making to enhance efficiency and customer satisfaction. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated the adoption of remote work, and many organizations have since embraced hybrid work models. Companies now focus on creating policies that balance flexibility with productivity. Businesses are investing in digital collaboration tools, cybersecurity measures, and employee engagement initiatives to ensure that remote work remains effective. Challenges such as maintaining company culture, preventing burnout, and ensuring effective communication require proactive strategies. The future of work will likely involve personalized work arrangements, where employees can choose between remote and office-based work based on their roles and preferences. Emotional intelligence, EQ, is increasingly recognized as a crucial leadership trait. Leaders with high EQ can navigate complex interpersonal relationships, manage stress effectively, and inspire teams. Key components of emotional intelligence include self-awareness, empathy, motivation, and social skills. In a world where employee engagement and retention are major concerns, leaders who prioritize emotional intelligence create healthier work environments, foster collaboration, and drive business success. Organizations are now integrating EQ training into leadership development programs to cultivate leaders who can handle the evolving workplace landscape. As businesses become more digital, cybersecurity threats have grown in sophistication. Cyber attacks, data breaches, and ransomware attacks pose significant risks to companies of all sizes. Organizations must invest in robust cybersecurity frameworks, employee training, and incident response strategies to mitigate risks. Governments and regulatory bodies are also enforcing stricter data protection laws, making compliance a key aspect of cybersecurity strategies. Businesses that fail to prioritize cybersecurity may face financial losses, reputational damage, and legal consequences. Sustainability has shifted from being a corporate social responsibility initiative to a core business strategy. Consumers, investors, and regulatory bodies increasingly demand sustainable practices in areas such as supply chain management, energy consumption, and product development. Companies adopting sustainable practices not only contribute to environmental conservation but also enhance brand reputation and long-term profitability. Sustainable business models include circular economy practices, carbon footprint reduction, and ethical sourcing. Businesses that fail to embrace sustainability may face competitive disadvantages and regulatory challenges in the future. Artificial intelligence, AI, and automation are transforming industries, reshaping how businesses operate and interact with customers. AI-powered tools streamline workflows, enhance decision-making, and improve customer experiences through applications such as chatbots, recommendation engines, and predictive analytics. In manufacturing, robotic process automation, RPA, is reducing costs and increasing efficiency. However, the widespread adoption of AI also raises ethical concerns, such as job displacement, bias in algorithms, and data privacy. To navigate this evolving landscape, businesses must integrate AI strategically, focusing on upskilling employees and implementing responsible AI governance. As AI continues to evolve, its capabilities will extend into creative fields, finance, and healthcare, offering unprecedented opportunities for growth. Companies that fail to adopt AI-driven innovations risk falling behind competitors who leverage these technologies for strategic advantage. However, human oversight remains essential to ensuring AI aligns with ethical and business goals, emphasizing a balance between technological advancement and responsible implementation. Consumer behavior has shifted dramatically due to digital transformation, social media, and e-commerce growth. Modern consumers demand personalized experiences, instant gratification, and seamless interactions across multiple channels. Businesses must adapt their digital marketing strategies to cater to evolving expectations, leveraging data-driven insights to craft targeted campaigns. Social media platforms, influencer marketing, and AI-powered recommendations have become essential tools for engaging audiences and driving sales. Additionally, consumers are increasingly concerned about privacy, prompting businesses to rethink data collection and usage policies. The rise of cookieless tracking and stringent data regulations requires companies to find alternative ways to maintain personalization without compromising trust. Brands that prioritize transparency, ethical marketing, and customer-centric strategies will gain a competitive edge. The future of digital marketing lies in immersive experiences, augmented reality, AR, and AI-powered chatbots that provide real-time assistance, revolutionizing how brands connect with consumers. Diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, have become central to corporate strategies, influencing recruitment, company culture, and business success. Organizations that embrace DEI initiatives create more inclusive workplaces, fostering innovation and employee engagement. Studies show that diverse teams outperform homogeneous ones, bringing unique perspectives that drive creativity and problem-solving. Companies are implementing policies that promote equal opportunities, unconscious bias training, and inclusive leadership development to build diverse workforces. However, achieving true inclusivity requires more than just policy changes. It demands cultural shifts. Businesses must actively address systemic barriers, ensure fair compensation, and create safe environments where employees feel valued. In addition, consumers and investors increasingly support brands that align with DEI values, making it a crucial aspect of corporate social responsibility. Companies that fail to prioritize DEI risk losing top talent, damaging their reputation, and missing out on market opportunities. Ethical business practices and corporate social responsibility, CSR, are no longer optional. They are essential to building brand trust and long-term success. Consumers, investors, and stakeholders expect businesses to uphold ethical standards, from fair labor practices to environmental sustainability. Companies that engage in CSR initiatives demonstrate a commitment to social impact, enhancing their reputation and customer loyalty. Ethical business practices extend beyond compliance with laws. They involve transparency, integrity, and accountability in operations. Organizations that prioritize ethical decision-making create positive work cultures, attract socially conscious consumers, and mitigate risks associated with unethical conduct. Additionally, CSR initiatives such as community engagement, philanthropy, and environmental conservation contribute to a company's social license to operate. Businesses that fail to embrace ethical practices face reputational damage, legal challenges, and loss of consumer trust. As ethical consumerism continues to rise, companies that integrate CSR into their core strategies will remain competitive in a purpose-driven marketplace. The business world is evolving at an unprecedented pace, requiring leaders to be adaptable, visionary, and resilient. Leadership in the modern era extends beyond traditional management. It involves innovation, emotional intelligence, and the ability to navigate uncertainty. Successful leaders embrace change, foster a culture of continuous learning, and empower their teams to think critically and creatively. Adaptability has become a key leadership trait as businesses face disruptions from technological advancements, economic fluctuations, and global crises. Leaders must remain agile, leveraging data-driven insights and fostering collaboration to drive innovation. Additionally, ethical leadership plays a crucial role in maintaining trust and credibility in an era where stakeholders demand transparency and accountability. Future-ready leaders prioritize inclusivity, sustainability, and digital transformation while staying attuned to market shifts. Organizations that invest in leadership development programs and cultivate adaptive mindsets will be better equipped to thrive in an unpredictable business landscape.